What's up, guys? Let's do a 30-day review on my 2017 Ford Raptor. Bought this thing exactly 1 month ago, January 27th, and today is February 27th, 2017. Flew all the way to Oklahoma City from Phoenix, Arizona to buy the truck because that's where I found a dealer that was willing to give me a very fair deal for exactly the truck I wanted. Was really happy with the service. Things that I would say that I really like about this truck: styling. The outside of this truck is great. I like the squared off look that this truck has compared to the rounded look of the Gen 1. I love Gen 1 trucks. I've been dreaming of a Raptor since they came out. I'm so happy that they redid the truck for the current generation. I love the styling of it, inside and outside. Everything fits the bill. There's really nothing I dislike, except for one thing. I'll get to that in a minute. And then number two thing, drivetrain. The second generation high output motor that they use on this is great. I was really nervous about buying a first year production model of a brand new motor and a brand new transmission. That was just, in my mind, it's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, but I had to have this truck. So I did it, no regrets. This thing is solid, no issues. Shifting is insane. The thing is, I'm at 55 miles an hour right now, 1500 RPM, 10th gear, and mash on the pedal real quick, 3500 RPM. It skips down to 6th gear, there's 7th gear, there's 8th gear, 9th gear, and if I let off the throttle, 10th gear. And I just went from 55 to 75 in no time. So there's tons of power all the way up. I've only had the truck up to about 100. I have not bounced it off the limiter yet, but whatever. I don't really have a whole lot of reason to go 106 or 107, whatever the limiter is at. So 80, 90 is usually pretty sufficient in a truck this size for me. So love it. So solid number one, styling. Solid number two, the entire drivetrain. Everything just is flawless, works as it should, and it just makes it a blast to drive. Plenty of horsepower. The exhaust note is great. I don't have any issues with that. This is my third EcoBoost motor, all 3.5s. By far, this thing sounds the best. They did a good job tuning this motor. They did a great job tuning the exhaust for this motor. Ford did a very good job overall in this truck. So recap: number one, styling. Number two, drivetrain. Number three, I'm going to go with the suspension. This thing does not disappoint. It is just, it's a blast to drive on the road. It's 10 times more fun off-road. That it could handle anything I've thrown at it, from sand to rocks to those goat head boulder things that are all over the trails out here on hard pack. And it just absorbs everything. Cruising through the desert at 40, 50, 60 miles an hour over that stuff is almost as smooth as driving on asphalt on the street. So Ford did a good job with the Fox shocks and the tuning, the valving of those things. They did a great job. Check my last video. You'll see how much I really am starting to enjoy this truck. As my last video, I was able to jump it, get a little bit of air with it. So there will be more of that coming, I promise. So the more confidence that I get with beating the crap out of a nearly $70,000 truck, I will continually do it, trust me. And they will get bigger and more fun, and I will make sure that that's all on video for all of you guys to enjoy. So on that note, make sure you subscribe to my upcoming videos so you get them as soon as they hit. Things I don't like about the truck, not much. Really, the only thing I don't like is the auto start stop. And you know, that's not a Ford thing, that's across different brands. Not really that big of a deal. I can deal with it. I would never not buy the truck because of that, but I just have to remember to reach over and turn it off. So hopefully when the programmers get everything done and fine-tuned, that will be one of the options for them to permanently disable. That would be great. I look forward to that, and I'm sure as soon as those options are tried and true and available, I will be buying one immediately. So that's my review, guys, for my 1 month review of my 2017 Raptor. throw me a like. You know, no dislikes, you know what I mean? I mean, come on. Throw me some likes and comment down below. If you have a Gen 2, comment. Let me know what how you like it, and see if you have anything to add to any of my feedback. So be happy to, and if you've got a channel, put it on there, and I'll make sure to subscribe to your channel. Do me a favor, subscribe to mine, and we'll look forward to the next video. Thanks. Tires are rated at 38 psi. Apparently they ship from the factory with like 50 psi. I drove this thing all the way from Oklahoma City to Phoenix at 50 psi. Didn't even think about checking it. So in hindsight, if you're going to do the same thing, throw a gauge on the tires, drop them down to 36, 38. BFG recommends 38. Most of the time, most guys are going to run a little bit light on that, which is